This is Justine Bagyenda, the former Executive Director of Commercial Bank Supervision in Bank of Uganda, preparing to board a Land Cruiser Prado vehicle belonging to the central bank. She was with her bodyguard after attending the Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises, investigating Bank of Uganda's actions in closing 7 commercial banks between 1993 and 2016. However, this could be the last time Bagyenda enjoys such privileges if the orders of the parliamentary committee are followed. Kosase Deputy Chairperson, Bokedea Woman MP Anita Among issued a directive to Bank of Uganda to stop giving Bagyenda the said privileges because she retired and the bank has no policy to provide for such retired officers.
Today should be the last day Mrs. Bagyenda is using the property of Bank of Uganda, and we are revoking the decision of your board.
I have been privileged to consult the Bank of Uganda Administration Manual, and 16.5 provides that the bank shall provide security for physical property, for staff, for lands and buildings. In my thinking, Madam Bagyenda is none of these.
Earlier, Kasiro MP Elijah Cooper had wondered why Bagyenda, who retired last year, was still using government facilities.
Because the governor told us that they had given her to be still using the car, when the bodyguard up to 31st December. But for now, Mrs. Bagyenda to come here and say it's only for picking her for purposes of attending the Kosase meeting. This is a contradiction.
Madam Chair, the only transport that Bank of Uganda is providing is they come to the Bank of Uganda premises and they are brought here in Bank of Uganda vehicles and taken back to Bank.
The committee tasked Dr. Tumuboine Tuinemanzi, the current Executive Director of Bank Supervision, to explain the anomaly. However, he invited the Acting Executive Director Administration, Dr. Anita Among, who laid out Bagyenda's privileges.
The board of Bank of Uganda decided to extend those benefits up to the end of June.
The committee heard that the governor of the central bank, Tumusime Mutebire, who also chairs the board, allowed Bagyenda to drive the car and also retain her bodyguard after she reported that her security was under threat because of the probe.
Security threats, even for members of parliament here, they inform the speaker writes to IGP. IGP does the assessments and provides the security.
The committee then resolved that Bank of Uganda withdraws the privileges and sanctioned the official who allowed the anomaly.
The person who made a decision of extension from first to date, we need a financial implication, and we'll recover that money from that person. Members, we are looking at Kirkland.
The committee has also questioned Kakembo Katende of GN Kirkland and advocates for his role in selling the assets of 3 closed banks, Greenland Bank, International Credit Bank and the Cooperative Bank. It was discovered that Kakembo, who was tasked to look for buyers, ended up being the agent of the Nile River acquisition, one of the eventual buyers of the assets.
So when I ask for the status of the company you represent here legally, to the extent of today, and ask you for the status of management of that portfolio, I'm not asking for too much.
I do not own Nile River, and I do not own Seal.
We are not saying you own, we are saying you act on behalf. You are the official agent.
This was the last day the committee interacted with the Bank of Uganda officials. Next week, the MPs are expected to host the owners of the defunct banks and later retreat to write the report to Parliament. Juma Kiria, NTV.